A church leader in France is speaking out ahead of a controversial street performance featuring satanic imagery. The Archbishop of Toulouse says that he is consecrating the southwestern French city to the Sacred Heart of Jesus in response to next weekend's Gate of Darkness event. The consecration is therefore for us an invitation to conversion, to show in our wounded world something of the new world, born of the pierced heart of Jesus. All right, now to the United States, where the faithful in Atlanta, Georgia, are reacting to an upcoming satanic black mass. Archbishop Gregory Hartmeyer is leading the efforts to pray and make reparations ahead of Friday's event planned for the so-called Satanic Temple. Archbishop Hartmeyer calls the event, quote, a blasphemous and obscene inversion of the Catholic Mass. Other church leaders are also weighing in. And for analysis, we turn now to Father Carlos Martins, producer and host of the Exorcist Files podcast, which has millions of downloads. He is also the author of the upcoming book, The Exorcist Files: True Stories about the Reality of Evil and How to Defeat It. Father Martins, welcome back. Great to have you on the show again. So tell us, how concerning are these events, and why do you think they're happening now? What's the significance here?
Certainly. Well, in terms of sacredness, this is a very sacrilegious event. These are people who are mocking us. They're mocking our faith, but more importantly, they're mocking God. And these folks state on their website, the folks responsible for this Black Mass, that they don't believe in God or Satan. So this is just simply a pure provocation. It's a provocation on behalf of a bully because they know that we're not going to fight back. They wouldn't do this against the Muslims because it would provoke violence. We are not a violent people. We're a peace-loving people. Nevertheless, we respond with prayer. We respond with reparation and penance because these are people who Jesus wants to be saved. And so he invites us now in this moment to make prayers and suffrages on their behalf.
Yeah, and what is the purpose of this so-called Black Mass? I mean, why is it taking place on a Friday?
Sure. Well, on the Friday, that one's easy to answer because Friday is the day of the Lord's Passion. And so it's a mockery of the Passion. You know, Satanism, there's two kinds of Satanists, or two kind of satanic entities. Cultic Satanism and individual Satanism. Cultic Satanism, these are old cults. Many of them are ancient. You never hear about them because they operate secretly. They don't want new membership. They raise their members internally. So these are old, kind of akin to the strategy of the mafia. Almost no one is able to enter into the mafia save from those in a select group that are already related to the family. That is cultic Satanism. Individual Satanism, the folks who do that, they are folks who would be willing to advertise themselves, to identify themselves as Satanists. But those folks cover the gamut. Some of them, as in the case of this group here that are celebrating and organizing the Satanic Black Mass, they don't even believe in God. They don't even believe in the devil. So they adopt the figure of the devil. They subscribe to the label Satanism because that asserts their independence. It asserts their autonomy. But you can have folks within that group who believe in the devil and who have the same belief that we have in God, although the devotion is perverted. They believe he is the bad guy and Satan is the good guy. So the gamut is covered. And this group has already identified where on the spectrum they land. And so for us, our response should be one of prayer. We are being attacked. Our faith is being ridiculed. Our faith is being desecrated. If they in fact stole one of the Eucharistic hosts from a parish to be used in the Mass, there is a profound act of sacrilege there. And the Church responds like it always responds, with prayer and supplication.
Father Martins, we don't have a whole lot of time left, but I quickly want to ask you this. Are we seeing an uptick in these types of activities? And if so, are there certain areas of, say, the world where they're more prevalent?
Sure. I mean, we are seeing an uptick because we're seeing an abandonment of Christianity and an embracing of paganism. So these kinds of things, they are going to increase. But this, with a group like this is a simple provocation. These are not people with religious motives. They're provocatory motives of bullying and of kind of disturbing the peace, if you will. They merit our prayers, but I don't think this kind of event is something that merits more of a concern than that.
All right, that's good to know. Father Martins, thank you so much for coming on and speaking to us about all this. We appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.